Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 23rd of October, 2021. This is just my weekly analysis video where I have a look at the daily charts on the Forex pairs that I'm trading using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So it's just basically having a look at all the trades that we've taken during the week and any trade management that we're doing on those trades. Now, guys, if you're new to the channel, thanks for looking or thanks for watching the video. It's appreciated. If you do like the videos, please hit the subscribe button or the like button. That would be appreciated or greatly appreciated, as always. Also, with all my trades and stuff, it's all called at the time. So when the trade's actually taken, I call it in my Facebook group, the Telegram channels, and Family Man Trading's Discord channel. So they're all called live, and I post screenshots. So everyone's more than welcome to join those groups. There'll be links to those in the description of the video below. So none of this is after the fact. This is all called live, so there's no pressure on me at all. Yeah, right. All right. Before we get into the trading itself, let's have a look at the news ahead for the week. So as Forex traders, we should be always conscious of what's happening in the news. So the scheduled news I'm talking about, not stuff that we don't know about. This is all stuff basically by appointment. So this is the Forex Factory. It's a free economic calendar. It's simple to use. You can set it up. You can set up filters, what you want to see. You can put it in your own time zone, which for me is good because I'm absolutely moron when it comes to working out times all over the world. So all the help I can get, the better. So this is all local time for me. And I live in Vietnam, so this is all in Vietnamese time. So as I said, it's free. I'm mainly interested in the red ones. Now, last week was very boring in the news. This week, a little bit more exciting. So here we go, Monday the 25th. Not much happening. Starts to crank up a bit on Wednesday the 27th. We have Aussie CPI numbers. Now, it gets really interesting there. On Wednesday, we have Canadian interest rate news. So that's something, interest rates are big mover in the market, potentially big mover in the market. So Canadian interest rates. Then we have Japanese interest rates, which is I said before, interest rates moves the markets. Japanese interest rates haven't done for a long time. It's an economy that used to be like huge back in the day. Not so much these days. It's all very how do you say it? And you watch the yen pairs; they're funny because they move. It's a currency. It's a safety currency, you know. So I don't know. It's hard to get a read on the yen sometimes. Even back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, there used to be a lot of manipulation by the central bank of Japan and stuff like that. But nowadays, their interest rate news doesn't move the market at all, if rarely. So, but it's still interest rate news. But then we have the European interest rate. It's called the main refinancing rate. It's basically interest rate news out of Europe. That can have an effect on the market. It's not so much everything's built in already. What's going to happen? Everyone knows what's going to happen. It's what they say in their speeches gives a clue to the future. So that's something you've got to be aware of. So yeah, so we've got Canadian, Japanese, and Euro interest rate news. What else have we got here? CAD GDP, USD, core PCE pricing. I'm not even sure what that is. And Treasury currency report, which is on Saturday. If you want to know, if you're in this one, you just want to know, you just click on the, say you go to the right here, click on this little envelope looking thing, whatever it is, and it just opens up and tells you all about it. You can read that. So it's free. So you just have to be aware of the news, especially if you're on the lower time frames. You're not going to be trading any Canadian pairs around the interest rate release. It's a 50-50 sort of thing. Okay, before we get on the charts, let's just have a look at, if I can find it. I'm on a shocker here, sorry. All right, you're going to see a lot of lines, a lot of colors, few indicators, and if you're new to my trading, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. This here is a Word document, obviously, that explains what the different indicators are. So, like for example, on the price chart, we have the 3 moving averages. Then we have the QMP filter, which is the red and green dots you'll see in the chart. This explains what it is and basically how it works. Then you'll see red trend lines, you'll see green trend lines, blue trend lines, gray vertical lines. What my sell trades, basically sell trades are in red, buy trades are in blue. Stop losses, red dotted line, break even, if there's such a thing, yellow, big numbers, things I'm looking at, green dashed lines. At the bottom of the chart, you'll see a MACD. It's a MACD Platinum, it's called. It's a zero lag MACD. This explains basically what it is, and I'll go through all this on the charts anyway, but you may want to pause the video, have a read of this, take a screenshot. Like I always say, English may not be your first language, and I get that. You may not understand my Australian accent or whatever. Have a read of this. I put plenty of notes on my charts, so you'll see you can pause the video at any time, read my notes, and generally I explain what I'm doing anyway. So, and if you've got any questions, like I always say, just hit me up on email or any of those social media channels. I don't mind answering any questions. I get it. I talk too fast or talk too slow. Understandable, but happy to answer any questions. So let's get on to the charts if I can find them, and let's have a look. I know they're around here somewhere. Here they are here. All right. I use TradingView for all my analysis. Now, on TradingView, this is my watch list on the right. So these are all the pairs I'm looking at, all right? So if they're highlighted in light blue, means there's a trade on, and I've modified something on that trade. No highlight means no trade. Highlight in blue, dark blue, means I've taken a trade. I haven't modified it as yet. If it's in this orange color, it means I'm looking at something on Monday coming up. Basically means new trades. And you'll see there's Euro yen, pound yen, USD yen. There's a lot of correlation there, so be careful there. There's a lot of yen pairs involved. These 3 down the bottom are just for more out of curiosity, just for shits and giggles, as I call it. Just have a look, see how they're going. It's US dollar, US 500, which is the US stock market, and Bitcoin. Now, as I get a lot of questions. Things like I haven't got a red QMP dot or something like that. I've called a sell trade, and people go, I didn't get it, or they said, I've got one, but you haven't called it. I'm using Oanda on TradingView. I do all my analysis on that. And when I look at my laptop at the moment, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other MT4, MT5 platforms open. I can look at the daily charts on them, and I'll probably have different sort of signals. The problem is with Forex, there's no central exchange on Forex. It's not like the US stock market where you've got the New York Stock Exchange where prices are fixed. With Forex, it's huge market. There's no central exchange. Prices vary between different liquidity providers. And as all indicators are based on price or a math formula from price, there's going to be variances, slight variances. So you may have a sell signal and I won't. If you've got it, take it. If I've got it, I'll take it. Then the next day, next week, I might get a better entry than you, or you might get a better entry than me. It all works out. So just basically what I'm saying, use one platform, stay with that platform, and don't worry about what anyone else's platform's showing. There's always going to be a slight variance. Doesn't matter if it's my indicators or other indicators. So just be aware. There's no central exchange. So let's get into the charts. I've rambled on for about 9 minutes without actually doing anything. So here's my watch list. AusCAD. Let's start with the AusCAD. We had a sell initially, which is over here, which is designated by the red if you read that Word document. It's been stopped out. Just look at that. Just it's a downtrend, so I kept that trade on. So that is going to be removed. The sell trade is going to be removed. I'll just highlight that in purple so I know to go back to it. I just leave it on the charts for you guys for the video. So the sell here went down, went to the previous low as marked by the blue line. If you hadn't closed half by then, you should give yourself an uppercut. You should have closed half of it. Brought the stop right in. Now we've got a buy signal here, which is on the blue, this nice support level. Again, read my notes. I put plenty of notes why I take trades and what my thoughts are about these trades. So I take the buy in here. It took a while. Eventually, the MACD Platinum broke through the zero level in this nice bullish candle. When it does that, I'm closing half, bringing my stop right up. So I brought my stop up below these lows here. So I've closed half this trade, brought my stop up. This is a slow moving pair, so don't get too concerned about it. It's not many pips. I get that. So the sell's been stopped out, and it's probably disappointing because that's a trade I'd like to stay in. Looking at Thursday's candle and Friday's candle, it's probably, I wish I'd stayed in there, but we've been stopped out on the sell. So we're only in the buy now. Closed half already, tighten the stop up. We're not, and yeah. Remember, with the MACD Platinum, we're looking to buy when it's below the zero level and sell when it's above the zero level. The zero level being this dotted line here. So now the MACD Platinum's through the zero level, so already my mind's thinking sell, sell, sell. So I'm thinking it's just a pullback and possibly come down and break. It'd be nice to break this low here. That's the AusCAD. The buy's finished, profitable. Sorry, the sell is finished, overall profitable. We're in a buy, closed half, brought the stop up. I'll update the charts after I finish the video. Aussie, nothing happening there. Australian New Zealand dollar, we're in two trades here. We're in this buy back here. Again, you can read my notes there on the buy. It's a high risk buy. Like as soon as it gets up to these MAs, MACD Platinum through the zero level, close out half. I've already dragged my stop up. This thing's just gone up and it had a pullback. It's gone up again. Pulled my stop up under here. It still hasn't been stopped out, surprisingly, the buy. So I've closed half, dragged the stop up, can't lose on the buy. Sell is taken here based on the, you can read, slightly high risk trade. Divergence, hidden bearish divergence there. You can see the red lines. It's come down nicely. I'll probably give this one more day. The MACD Platinum's close to zero level, but we're heading down, which is good. Even Friday, we had a bit of a bullish sort of move, but it ended up, I guess, bearish. It's a funny looking candle, isn't it, to finish. We still haven't hit the stop on the buy, so we're in the sell still. Haven't moved the stoppage yet, and the buy we're still in too. So if you can do that, look, if you're serious about your trading, I know, especially our US friends, it's a jurisdiction where you can't hedge, which means you can't buy and sell at the same time. If you're really serious about your trading, you need to find a broker or have a second account or something like that where you can protect positions with a buy and a sell at the same time. It just makes sense to me. Like if you, for example, if you're in this buy here and you got the sell signal, if you're in the US just trading on one account, you'd have to close your buy before you took the sell. So I'd rather have the option of keeping a buy on or partial buy on than taking a sell. All right, moving right along, Aussie USD, nothing happening. We're in a buy back here. Again, read the notes. It's gone up nicely. I've started to draw my trend lines in. Now I draw my trend lines in until they're no longer valid. So I'll just move this grey line out of the way. So you can see that there's a high here. So I'm drawing these lines in. If this kept on going up and become positive, it's no longer a valid line. I just delete it. But at the meantime, this is still a potential divergence. So I keep it on the chart. And I've lost my mouse. Here we go. Oh, you're kidding me. All right, so hang on a sec. Sorry, we've got mouse problems. Just had a bit of a technical glitch there. Sorry about that. So in the meantime, so we keep on drawing these trend lines in. They're still, as long as they're valid, they stay on the chart. I just adjust them every day. Now, in the meantime, we've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level, hence the grey warning line there. So the vertical line is drawn there just to give me a heads up that there's a potential. I'm getting ready for a sell. In the meantime, this buy here, which is a good buy, a high risk trade. You can read my notes again. you'll hear me saying read my notes all the time. I just bang on about it. This green dash line is a 75 cent level, big number on the Aussie. So if you took a buy here, I'd definitely be taking half off the table at the 75 cent level. It's just a number. If you go back in time and have a look at this level, 75, 80, 70, big numbers in the Aussie are pretty big. So the MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level. Now I'm in sell mode, already closed half my trade, dragged my stop right up in a good buy trade there. CAD Swiss. I took a sell trade on Friday morning. Big resistance level here. Look at this. There. Little bit of divergence there, as per my notes. It's a higher risk trade. Look, the MAs are starting to spread to the upside, but it's worth a shot. It's one if you normally traded with 2% risk, this is a trade I'd go on with 1% risk, something like that. So it's a short. We're heading in the right direction. It was kind to us. Euro Swiss. Sell back here, and it's just broke this previous low here, and you can see the sell was based on a trend line break. There's the sell signals in there. You can just see it, the red dot in there. I think I showed this in last week's video. Got stopped out, drew this trend line. The sell signal remained valid. Took the sell here on this break. Went against me a little bit, come down nicely. Previous low, close half, bring the stop down. Actually, I'm going to say bring the stop down further now. Let's bring the stop down. If you're in this trade, probably bring it into there somewhere, lock in a little bit more profit. So we'll bring the stop down, and in the meantime, we broke this previous low. You can see the line's been broken, and MACD Platinum's heading up, price is heading down. I'm drawing my divergence lines in there for potential, looking for buy. There's your green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. Below the zero level, I'm in buy mode. So that's Euro Swiss looking good. Euro Yen, it's always one trade that, all right, it's highlighted in orange, means a new signal, trade signal. I've already sort of started to mark it up. Looking for a sell on Monday. The good thing about, all right, let's just move this line out of the way. Hang on a sec, my apologies. This is going to drive me nuts. Not sure if I paused my video or not. I moved my line out of the way. I didn't pause my... Yeah. All right. Everyone that knows me has watched any of these videos, and I've got zero video editing skills, so I do apologise if they're a bit scratchy at times. Now, I've just moved the line out of the way. A sell signal here. So that's the good thing about TradingView and my indicators. The difference between TradingView and MT4, MT5 is TradingView shows me what's coming on Monday. So there's a red QMP dot there, and it lines up with this, or it doesn't, it's one candle before, but it doesn't matter. There's a red QMP dot there. If you're on MT4, MT5, you wouldn't see that until the new Monday candle opens. So on a Saturday, like it is now, I'm looking at this, and I can see that there's a new sell signal on Monday. Now, if the market's open pretty well where it closed on Friday, very close to it, I'm taking that sell trade. So that's why it's marked up already. It's in orange, Euro Yen, I'm taking a sell trade on that. Now, the MAs are super tight, super close. Looks like they're starting to spread to the upside. Look at market structure. It's a higher high. It's probably a high-risk trade, but the MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level, so it's to me that's a good option. So yeah, on Monday I'm taking a sell trade on the Euro Yen. So that's my suggested stop loss above this previous high over here. We can bring that in. We could bring it in lower, but I just want to give it a bit of breathing room. Again, it's a slightly higher risk trade. That's the Euro Yen. Euro USD, what are we in here? We're in a sell from back here. Trend was down, that's why I left a sell on. That's probably why I called it. So you can read the notes for the sell there. And everything's out of whack, isn't it? Took a buy in here, went sort of nowhere for a few days and popped up nicely. And I've already moved my stop up. MACD platinum through the zero level, moved my stop up nice and tight. It's going nowhere fast. That was a high risk trade. And I've also moved my stop down a little bit on the sell. So we're in 2 winning trades here, which is good. That's the Euro USD. Pound Swiss. Now, here we go. Oh, I've really messed up my charts here, haven't I? Now, again, what is going on? Having a shocker with the mouse today. All right. Took a buy in here. Look at this thing. This is the most range-bound pair ever. That's a daily chart. Look at this. So we took a buy in here. Didn't even get to the previous high. Got this sell signal. Here's my stop here. We're already through, the MACD platinum's already through the zero level. Let's just take the loss. We'll take the loss in the buy. So basically on Monday, when it opens, close that buy. That's the smartest thing to do. Smartest thing to do by far. I'm calling it as a sell trade on Monday. Obviously, you've got a red dot on the QMP filter. My concern is we're on this level here already. Price is there, but we've got this sort of lower low down here. Take the sell. MACD platinum's just above the zero level. Look, again, it's one of these trades. If you normally risk 2%, risk 1%. Take the trade. I'm going to put my stop above the high here. I haven't marked it up yet. So the stop will be above this high sort of thing. Just give it some breathing room. So Monday, taking the sell. It's already marked up there. That buy, take the loss, move on. Have a look. And I like trading this pair, but it's just going nowhere fast. That's a pound Swiss. New sell on Monday. Pound yen, another one's marked in orange, means another again. And I said at the beginning of the video, watch the correlation. We've got a couple of pound pairs and we've got a few yen pairs here. So, right, the good thing is we took a buy in here. Again, it was range bound. And as I said, with ranges, they eventually break out. So you want to be on them when they do break out, which we're lucky here. So a couple of things. This buy, let's move the stop up. So if you're in this buy, you would have already closed half and break that previous high. Let's just bring the stop up somewhere sensible. So we're locking in not only, so when it break this previous high here, you would have closed out half, put your stop closer. Now we're bringing the stop up just below that low. We're locking a little bit on the buy side. Monday we're going to take a sell trade. We are going to take it. There's no supporting divergence, but look, the MACD platinum, a long way above the zero level. It's when I talk about extremes. It's either extremes on price, and the price is a long way from the MAs, which you could make an argument for in this case, or the MACD platinum's a long way from the zero level, which is a definite in this case. You know, like you just look at history, and that's a long way above the zero level. Take the sell, high risk trade. Look at the MAs, the moving averages. They tighten up right here. They're starting to spread to the upside. We've got a higher high, so you'd think the trend is up. But we've got some protection. We've already got a buy trade on, half a buy trade. We'll take a sell trade here on Monday, and we should be right. Higher risk trade, stop loss is probably in that area there. Pound New Zealand, we're in a sell still, going nowhere, blocked in profit, or we closed half, and we drag the stop down inside the entry level. Start to draw trend lines in for potential divergence. Nothing happening at the moment. We'll drag that down. It's just a stop loss. Yeah, nothing happening there at all. And my mouse is, come on, you're killing me. We're having Houston, we have a problem. Hang on, I'll pause it. I can't even move my mouse to pause the video, so you're going to get a lot of me rabbiting here. Sorry about that, guys, but we're just going through a bit of technical issues. All right, pound USD, we have this buy here. Again, it was a bit of a range bound. We took the buy. The initial stop was down here. It's gone nowhere for a few days and then popped up. Gets up to the MAs. MACD platinum to the zero level, close half. drag the stop up. Now we've got to the 240 moving average. This divergence starting to form. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero. Let's move this stop up, eh? Let's bring this up. Now you can just bring it up, put it somewhere above your entry level. You can go down a 4-hour chart, maybe have a look at some place that's obvious. As long as it's inside the buy, you can't lose on the second half. We're getting ready for sell though, but that's all good. What happened here? I can leave the sell trade. There was a sell trade on. We can get rid of that. That's gone because that's no longer with us. So we just got the buy on. New Zealand CAD. Right, now let's have a look here. This is one I'm going to have to update. I'll just mark it up as I've got to update it. I just leave the trades on to show you for the video, that's all. So we had a sell up here. It's come down nicely, come down, MACD platinum through the zero level into the MAs, closed half, dragged the stop down, kept on going down, kept on going down. I've dragged the stop down to this little fractal, this little high here. Kept on coming down, hit this previous low down here. We took the buy, which was a good buy signal. This is a power like trading, if you'll hear my videos. And it's popped up nicely, bang, bang. And once we, it might be hard to see in the video, but we've got this orangey brown line, but there's another blue line there. When I'm going against a trend, I tend to look at this blue line. That's through the zero level on this big, these candles here. Close half, drag my stop up. Oh, got a message, but it's not even popping up. Lost half my chart here. Hang on a sec. Not having one of my best technical days. Sorry about that. So it's gone up. We've closed half, dragged the stop up. In the meantime, we've been stopped out of the sell trade. The remaining sell trade, which is this information here, this one here, is being stopped out. Well and truly, like I said, I just leave it on the chart to show you guys. When I say guys, I mean guys and girls too. Guys is an overall term, so there's no offense to any female listeners. So we're closing out. We've already closed half on the buy. The remaining sell's been stopped out. So I'll remove that from the chart after I finish the video. That's why I'm highlighting that purple color. Just to let you know, we just left it on there to show you. All right, USD, Japanese yen, highlighting in the orange, which means something's happening. So we've got a buy from, and this is a buy back here. Already dragged my stop up, and I'll probably actually, I'll leave that there. Closed half. This was range bound, so I wasn't expecting too much from the buy, but it's went up nicely. And again, we took a sell. I think we took a sell in here. That's why I left that grey line on the chart. And it was either stopped out or we closed out. I'm pretty sure we would have been stopped out. In the meantime, I left this buy on. I called that at the time because the trend's up. Now we've got another sell trade. So on Monday, we'll take a sell here. MACD platinum, long way above the zero level. There's no divergence. The thing that I like about it, and generally if it's against a trend, I want divergence. But in this case, price has gone a long way from the moving averages. So I've talked about extremes again. So price generally doesn't move too far away from the moving average. When it does, you'll see here, like it moves. Either the moving averages come to price or price goes to the moving averages. So that's what I'm basing this on. Again, if you normally risk 2%, only risk 1% or something like that. We've still got a partial buy on, so we've got some protection to the, so if this just, we take the trade and it goes the other way, we can just drag this stop up and trail it and offset the loss. So that's the USD Japanese yen. USD Singapore dollar, it is also highlighted in orange, which means it's a new trade. Now, what happened here? We took a sell here, and it eventually, in this candle here, the blue line, the MACD platinum through the zero level into the MAs, close half, drag the stop down. All good. Now, we have a buy signal on Monday. Oh, we still got a, all right, we'll go back to the, we've got a buy here, sorry. Original buy was in here, and I kept that buy on with a sell. Now that buy is definitely stopped out, so that will be removed from the chart once I finish the video. So that buy on the left, this one here, was stopped out, and we've got a new buy signal on Monday. So the trend is sort of, when I say trend, I'm looking at the moving averages, but they're all a bit flat. The market's a bit sideways. You could make an argument. We haven't broken any highs here. You could even say that's a support level in here. So we've got a buy on Monday. This previous buy is finished. The sell is already closed half. Yeah, look, you want to bring the stop down a little bit closer, maybe. All right, let's call it. We'll call it. We'll make a call here in the video, because videos are bringing the stop inside the entry level there. So that's the sell. We'll bring that stop in, and we'll take. We're going to take a new buy on Monday. So USD Singapore dollar. What do we got here? Gold. All right, we had a buy here, went nowhere, popped up nicely, MACD platinum through the zero level. The initial stop would have been down here. We closed half, brought the stop up under here, if my memory serves me correct. New sell signal here, took the sell, and it's gone up. Dragged my stop on the buy up, the stop on the sell. We're out of that sell trade. So we've been stopped out, and so I'll highlight that in purple. And my mouse is jammed up again. This is just doing my head in this video. So look at that, spiked through the stop, took a loss. I think that's our first loss on gold since I've been calling gold, isn't it? First loss, but we're still in the buy. So it's really the partial buy is offsetting that loss we took on the sell, and this might just come down and take out my stop on the buy, which would be really doing my head in. So yeah, we took a loss on the sell. MACD platinum still above the zero level, probably looking for a new another sell signal. A little bit messy. It's been a tough pair to trade. We've actually done pretty well with it. Just look at the QFP dots. They're not too bad actually, what I've been calling it. All right, let's move on to the other pairs that we just have a look at. US dollar, it's an overall basket. US dollar, I just call the trades as I see them. I don't actually trade it. Last was a sell here. MACD platinum's through the zero level now. It's against the trend. If you haven't already, hits the 50 EMA, close half. If you had a stop on, bring it down, tighten it up. US 500, which is just the US stock market. It's probably the biggest stock market on the planet. Here's a previous high. I've drawn this line if you watched last week's video, and look where we're at right now. Bang, right on it. Last signal was a buy in here, had a little bit of a dip, pull up nicely. MACD platinum's a long way above the zero level. There's potential divergence forming there with this previous high. Who knows where it's going to go. Bitcoin, BTC, USD. We had a couple of buys, one here, and it's gone up nicely. In the meantime, price has gone up. This is a 60,000 level. That's a 50,000 level. Gone up. And we've got divergence there. Looks like it's having a bit of a rest, a bit of a pullback. So that's it for the charts, guys. I'll just bring up my notes again if you wonder what any of the coloured lines were. Sorry about the issues with the mouse and the stop and start, and it's who knows what's going on. All right, okay. We got a typhoon off the coast of Vietnam, so it is just pouring down rain. We're in the wet season, but we are out of lockdown, which is good. That took long enough. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. Thanks for watching the video. I know they're not the most exciting videos on the planet, but they give you a good idea where we are at on the daily time frame. I know it's boring, but it's slow and steady, and trading, that's what it's all about. You just want to make money, make more money than you would if you had 100,000, you put it in the bank. What are you going to make, $1,000 a year, 1% or something? Whereas if trading, if you make 3, 4, 5, 6% a month, you're well in front of that. Low risk, way to go. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and stay safe wherever you may be. Cheers.